Guys, what's going on? Jeremy Lafrentz, Backstage Entertainment. Definitely take you backstage. We're at Sokol Underground tonight. Aaron, Gemini Syndrome, what's going on?
How you doing?
Good, good. You said you were tired a little bit.
A bit.
A little bit. So
just didn't sleep good last night. So
it's
one of those things.
Is it the typical rocker lifestyle, or is it just something else?
It was just one of those nights I couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep. Okay.
I woke up at 7:30 for no reason whatsoever, and
yeah.
I'm a night owl, so I went to bed at like 3.
Oh.
And yeah.
Yeah, because you say that, and some people, the fans are like, perception of rockers is like partying all night and everything.
Not at all. We sat up watching Walking Dead.
Gotcha. There you go. That's
crazy.
Good. Yeah, fans can probably hear. Oh, yeah, we're gonna shut the door a little bit. We got noise going out, but hey, we're Backstage Entertainment. We're giving fans a look at what happens backstage. It's not always glamorous like some people may think.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you get a shot of this room. It's like, man, there's the graffiti all over. The door has profanities on it.
You know what? I got a place to change my clothes that's private. So.
What's been the worst room that you've ever had to try and get ready for a show in so far on tour?
The parking lot.
Yeah, I'm sure that many times the parking lot.
Yeah, there's been a couple places where there is no backstage, so you're changing, in the public bathroom when it's raining outside. And I remember one place in particular, I can't remember where it was, but the door to the stall came up to like here. So I'm like getting naked, and dudes are coming in and taking care of business, and we're trash talking back and forth. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
That's right. Yep. That's right. However, the fans, this is the last night of the tour with Device. How have the fans been, their perception of you guys and on the tour? What have you heard after the show? What's coming up to you? They love you and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, the response has been pretty much nothing but positive.
Yeah.
The thing that's been most repeated, I guess, is I've never heard of you guys, but you got a new fan for life.
Exactly.
So to hear that is like we're doing our job,
Right. Well, when I was taking a look at you guys have Pleasure and Pain is out, and the video is up, and I was looking at some of the comments on that, and it's like, wow, why didn't I find these guys sooner? You got fan for life, like you were saying, so that's got to be humbling, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we strive for,
Well, yeah.
To have that support from people is really, it's very rewarding.
Yep. You said lyric video for Basement's out now, and you've shot the video now, so that should be coming soon?
Yep, we're just doing, final edits and whatnot. Okay. So I don't have an exact timeline, but it should be sooner than later.
Yeah. Another thing, the album is coming out this summer sometime.
Late summer?
Late summer. Okay, yep. So those fans that are fans for life now would definitely like to hear that.
I know we told everybody July, and now we're saying probably August.
Yeah.
So.
You guys are probably doing a lot of interviews to, help promote the band and everything like that. Is there at this point, even now, interview questions you kind of hate to answer?
No.
Because a lot of times, we try and stay away from, hey, where'd your band name come from? How'd you guys form? Because you see that in countless interviews.
Yeah.
But is there anything like that you kind of just try and stay away from?
No, there's nothing I hate or don't enjoy answering. I guess the weirdest part is because you answer those same questions so many times, you get a real rhythm with it. So it's almost just like a cha-ching, here's your answer. You know what I mean? So you try to make it as personable as possible every time, but still get to the point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, let's do this. We brought this out. This tries to stay away from those questions.
This is new. I've never seen it.
Exactly. We try and keep it innovative here. Exactly. We have this BSE box, which fans can like Backstage Entertainment on Facebook and get their own questions into this box that we have for bands we interview. So all you're going to do here is draw some questions.
All right.
And well, the first time here is I'll kind of explain it because we have this little action thing we do too. So we'll try one of these, and then if we want to answer normal afterwards, we can try that. But yeah, let's get ready here. All right. So first thing. First thing is draw a question. And then we'll read it.
You're going to have to read that. I don't see well.
Okay. Gotcha. If you trashed a hotel room and could sign in as any other musician, who would it be? And now, pick a number 1 through 55.
23.
Okay. We'll see how outgoing you really can be. 23 is on the Jerry Springer Show. So you have to answer it like you're on the Jerry Springer Show. Or it's hard with just two of us because you kind of need we've had bands do it.
Yeah, there's a banter back
Maybe
and forth.
Answer it as you're just angry or something.
I just try to beat you up or something.
Yeah, you can do that.
If I trashed a hotel and I could blame it on anybody else,
yes,
who would it be?
And describe if it's a personal vindication or if it's just like messing around. I want to get this guy back, kind of jokingly.
Oh man, I don't even know. I think just because he's such a nice guy, I'd do it for Waylon from from Mushroom Head.
Okay.
He's just a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And it's not something I don't think he would do. So it's kind of ironic.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't really scream that, but
yeah. So that's your angry right there,
yeah,
right?
that is my angry. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to try, you can try another one, and like I said, if you want to answer these normal, or if you want to try another action, we can do that too.
There you go.
Okay, so if you could hang out with anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Jeff Buckley.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Reasoning?
He's one of my biggest influences. I think the guy was an incredible musician, and we lost him too young.
Yeah.
My other answer would be Dime.
Yeah.
Because I never got to meet. I got to tour back in the day with Hell Yeah, so I got to meet Vinnie Paul and those guys. And those were people I grew up with. You know what I mean? So, Dime was definitely one of my biggest influences.
Yeah.
It'd be those two.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had Vinnie. We've interviewed Vinnie before, and he's one of the nicest guys you'll meet too. And so, yeah, fans should check that out too, because I'm sure if Dime was anything like his brother, they were awesome dudes. Yep. So, you want to do one more? You think?
Sure.
All right. And we have a new question here. So, describe the worst mosh pit accident you've witnessed.
It's a personal story. It was me that got messed up. Yeah,
Okay.
I was about 18, and I was at it was Morbid Angel, Static X, Pantera, and Slayer in Long Beach. And I was, like I said, I was 18. I was a tiny kid, man. And we were, can I curse on this show?
Yes, you can do it.
I don't know. Right.
You do whatever.
We were moshing to Fuck the World. And I maybe weighed $115, man. And I look up and there's this skinhead, shoulder down, barreling at me, and he caught me right here. Almost broke stuff. I remember lost my breath, and I'm crawling out of the mosh pit, and this guy tried to throw me back in, and I remember wrapping my hand around his rib cage and looking at him with this look of oh God, please no, help me. Right. And he finally realized that I was totally fucked, and they pulled me back out. That was my worst personal story.
Got it.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of people get bloodied up, so yeah. It's hard to pick just one.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's mosh pits at rock shows like this. It's kind of inevitable.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you gotta hope that people are gonna pick you up. You know what I mean? But I've seen some violent ones.
Yeah. Anything else you want to touch on about Gemini Syndrome? Message to the fans or anything? Too?
We're hitting the road with Redline Chemistry next month, or this month almost. We'll be with Drowning Pool and Pop Evil in July.
Yeah.
And more than that, man, we've been just getting such a great response this summer from people, and so thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because without them, it's we're not doing anything.
Got people trying to come in our interview.
Yeah, get out!
Backstage Entertainment. We're showing you. Let's touch one more thing before we go to touch on one more thing, because I've seen the photos of the band and everything. You guys have a pretty unique look. I mean, you've got a guy with tattoos and mohawks in the band, and I'm sure you get some looks yourself, right?
Oh yeah.
What are you hearing as fans? To see you or something like that, even out on the streets. Are you getting kind of looks either way or what?
Yeah, I think we kind of all have our whole lives. I know I have my whole life. And AP with his tattoos, the same thing,
right.
And we were in, where were we? I think it was Alabama. And AP and I were walking down the street. We'd gone to Starbucks, and we just looked like we didn't belong there, man. We full on got a beer bottle thrown at us out of cars, and then they turned around drive-by style, and we took off for the hills, man.
Yeah.
Ended up hiding in a FedEx store for a minute. I was like, dude, we got these dudes that are trying to beat the shit out of us. Can we hang out here? And he was like, yeah. So we hung out there for a minute. It's you just know when you're not necessarily welcome in an area.
Well,
so.
yeah. Well, I'm sure. I mean, fans have probably wondered that about their other favorite rock bands and stuff. So we try and ask the questions that maybe some people are. And I don't mean to offend you or anything.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I get still to this day. I got it really bad as a kid, but I still to this day get people calling me Whitey and Gandalf and crap like that. And it is what it is. I take the wizard ones in stride because I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
is there one you just can't stand?
Santa. I hate that one. It's you didn't put any thought, or Colonel Sanders. I hate that one too because there's just no thought in it. You just took the first little gem that popped into your brain, and that's what I get. Come on, man.
Yeah.
But if somebody comes up with a creative one, I'll laugh to it.
Okay.
I got a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll get some comments on the video of some great ones.
Maybe.
We'll go back. Yeah, exactly.
No Santa.
That's right.
We'll
So
find
once
you.
again, not to offend you, but some fans want to know that. So we try and ask those questions, and we stay away from the band name stuff and all that.
Yeah, man.
So, all right. Once again, Gemini Syndrome, your last night with Device on this tour. We're at Omaha, Nebraska, Sokol Underground. Definitely keep watching for that new album coming out late summer. And just once again, check you guys out. Gemini Syndrome. Hey everyone, make sure to like Backstage Entertainment on Facebook to see our photos, to enter yourself into contests for autographed prizes, and other news. Also, make sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube to check out the rest of our videos. And you can find us on Twitter to get updates about what we're doing. For Backstage Entertainment, this is Jeremy Lafrentz.